Well, hello. This is Madeline from Madeline's Craft Room, and tonight, oh boy, I have something that's not super new, but it's pretty new for me to use, and that is two-toned paper. And since we've come out with all the scrapbooking stuff, this is one of the lovely new additions. So if you're joining me, please do let me know you're here, as it's so much more fun to be able to do with others, and would love to be able to say hi. And if you're new to me, I am Madeline from Parksville, BC, Canada. And tonight we're going to make a Christmas card. So, if you are also catching me later, I should say on the replay or later on YouTube, please comment if you're new to me, where you're from, and it's just always great to connect. But in the meantime, let's get going. So, have you seen this new paper? Now, what do I mean when I say two-toned paper? Let's see if I can get a good look. This is one side. I've cut it in two so that you can see the difference. So, hello, Penny. Ah, you're able to catch me. Wonderful. Not too late tonight. And this is the garden green, but you can see how it has two tones, just kind of like our blends where we have the two tones. Well, now we have some options with paper. And this one here is our real red, and then this is the other tone of the red. So tonight we're going to have a little fun by using this. Now, I am going to use, let me see if I can get that over there. This here, we can decide later which one, but I am going to use and I've got another card to show you too with a little bit of a different twist to it. And we're going to make two cards actually tonight. So here is the Dashing Designs. And I thought that would be a really nice looking one for a background for the Christmas card. So I've got to bring up my big machine because it won't fit in the little guy. So we're going to just pull this out. We're only using the platform one, and you always know to put your edge of the folding edge into the machine first, because otherwise air can get trapped, and that's how you can break the hinge. Not a good idea. So you just put it in there, and let's emboss this, and I'm going to show you some of the cool things that we can do with this paper. All right, let's put this down here. All right. Have you ever tried this paper yet, Penny? It'd be interesting if anybody has tried using this paper. Now you can see this paper is a little bit thinner. Hello, Jenny. There she is. It's definitely a little thinner than our normal cardstock. And the other thing that's unique about it is that it does have a white center. And sometimes it's nice not to have the white center, but with the white center, it does give you some other options. So here we have, and doesn't that look beautiful? It's just so red and gorgeous. Not yet. Okay, Penny. Hopefully this gives you some ideas as to what to do with it. This is just an old sanding block I have, so you can use sandpaper or whatever. And what we're going to do with this, let's move this aside here, is we are going to just take it across. It's a little noisy, scratch, scratch, scratch. But it's actually kind of cool to rub that along there, and you can see how it comes alive. Isn't that cool? So you can see the difference. It is like all of a sudden it's turning into a different paper. And yes, it does leave some paper dust, but that's okay. Paper dust won't hurt anything. Again, I'm doing it over top of my silicone mat for a few reasons because we've got a light there, but I'll just shake most of it over and turn it over, and then you don't see the dust. But there we have it. Isn't that a very cool way? And the other thing that we're going to do with this is, and I should show you first of all, now we don't have a paper copy, but as demonstrators, we could copy the scrapbooking brochure. And what's really cool, oh, I'm going to go to the first page, is right here. And you can see how they have the four basic, they have other colors as well, but these ones you can buy in a pack individually. And with Christmas coming, and I like Christmas colors, I just went with these two here. So that's where they describe about the paper there. So what we're going to do here is I'm also going to try, because I made a bunch of tags. If you look back in one of my posts, I use the wonderful packs to make these fast tags. And this I kind of forgot about in our catalog. It has the designer paper, some two-sided papers, and then it has these die cuts. Now, where did I put them? Oh, they're on this side. So with this pack, we get, let me get them here. There are, oh boy, there's all kinds of different ones. So we have 3 different papers. So you can see we got the blue gingham, and on the other side is this really cool design, the trees, and then that design. And I think there's one more. Yes, it is. Look at this one. Very Christmassy. Ooh, the light, gotta let it still for a minute, sit still for a minute. But that is a really cool paper. Now, with this also comes die cuts. And with these die cuts, they make it phenomenal, of course, for scrapbooking. And it's exciting that we're getting back to some scrapbooking stuff. I can't wait. And I've already been starting to play. But this is a really good one for scrapbooking as well as cards. So here are some actual card fronts that are all ready to go that you can make into cards. And you can see I've cut or put, it's punch. It's not stickers. It's just a die cut. So you can just punch it out and then put it on your card. And I'm going to try this one here. Let's see what this one kind of looks like. I'm thinking this, well, and of course, my son Freddie loves the teddy, of course. But this poinsettia is gorgeous. They're all gorgeous. So we are going to try this one here first. Now, I do have a white cardstock. Come here. Nope, that's my card. You can't see that one yet. And here is our basic card front. So what we're going to do is very simply, we're going to put that onto here. So this is why, yeah, I love the teddy. I know. It is so adorable. And this set is very close to the, hi Suzanne, by the way. It's very close to some of the same designs that are in the little mix and match packs, but this is a bigger version of it. And I loved it that they have that hot cocoa and the poinsettia and the gingerbread and the, yeah, just so many, the gifts and trees, so many of them are all the traditional Christmas images. So this is why this could make a very easy card. Now, if you really wanted to extend it, you could put another layer. Of course, you could have put another layer under there. Like there's so many different ways that you could step it up. But I thought it would be kind of cool tonight to put the, let's see, well, maybe not. I don't know. What do you think? Let's try a few. That's too big. Oh, look at this one. So these ones here, they have a smart design in that they have something else you can punch out instead of just wasting the whole inside. So you have this beautiful one. That's pretty amazing. I kind of like that. This is almost like too red on the red. So I think I'd like to try that. So we're going to pop this up and we'll just put a few dimensionals because I want to focus on the two-tone paper and some different ways that we can do it. So we're going to make this one here. And of course, now I got to take all my backings off. Oop, not the whole dimensional. So has anybody else tried the two-tone paper? Let me know if you have, because I remember a long time ago when I started with Stampin' Up, we had, when I wasn't a demonstrator, but of course, creating. We had paper like that, and I do remember sanding the paper and getting those different images. So it's kind of cool. You haven't tried it. Oh, there's Debbie. Hello, Debbie. Nice to see you. So you can see how that would be a really beautiful. Now, I don't have my tags here, but you could put a sentiment in the middle. Um, you'll see when I finish the card, I'll put that in there. But I wanted to show you another way. So let's just move this to the side. And I think actually we should try a different one. Which one should we use? You're going to see I used the Forever Plaid. I made a reel, and I'm going to show you the card that I made with that. How about So Swirly? Boy, it's hard to decide. Let's go snowflakes. Where's my snowflakes? And of course, I can't find my snowflakes. Where is it? This is the new one, which is kind of cool. Maybe we should try that one. Should we try that? Let's try that one. No, I'm going to do this one, and you'll see why. Last minute idea. Change your plan. Okay, so I think I'm going to use red again. And this time, or actually again, I'm going to go landscape, or not landscape, portrait. So we want to, with this one, I think we're going to move it over to these two trees. And you'll see why I was thinking the trees would be good. Okay, so we bring in the big cut and emboss machine again. Platform 1. Everybody getting ready for Christmas and enjoying some Christmas activities. I know. Fred and I are looking forward to some big events this weekend. It's so exciting to be able to plan things. And it's coming sooner than we think. All right. So here we go. So you can see this is thinner paper. Can you see how there's some little flicks of white already? So again, if you took the sanding block, you would get that white image, which is what we have done with the normal cardstock with the blending brush and the white ink. I've done that before on the card, but this just naturally does it with the two-tone paper. This side looks obviously nicer. Now, we are going to get my card front here. And before I do that, I am going to do something different. Now oh wait, did I go this way? I did. I should have made that paper bigger. Well, let's try it. I'm going to tear the paper. Oh boy, I remember the first times that I did this. Was that ever scary? You're going to tear the paper. And this is probably why doing the tree wouldn't, it's not a good idea. But that's, how can we do this? I know what we can do. Let's do one in the green. And I will put this one together with that one, maybe. There's a will, there's a way. I was too excited to try the red. But that is the one thing, as you're going to see the card that I made, that you do have to make sure. Now that's probably going to be too short, but that's okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this way. Let's see. Do we have to emboss that, ladies? Do we have to emboss? Let's have a look. Or can we keep that green one neutral? Let's have a look. You know what? I think I'm just going to cut a bit off of this one. Where's my cutter? So I'm going to cut this here down a bit, maybe even more from the other side. So there are many different ways. So this time I'm not using the sanding block, but I am tearing it. Now, I'm going to show you this other one that I did earlier. If you use one, obviously the tree wasn't the best plan because of the fact that you can then can't turn it upside down. But here you can see the two-tone. And you know what's really cool about these kind, I'm going to move that forward just for a minute, because if I show you on this one here, that is the same side. If I turn it this way, so the reverse side, look what you're going to get. Can you see how the plaid is different? So the next card has a little bit of that, and you'll see that. But that's, see, there, I'm making a mistake that you can see what not to do. But do you think we need to emboss that middle piece, or do you think we can't? The reason why I thought, and I better be able to find it here, I thought it would be kind of cool to put this tree. So do you think we need to? The other thing that we could do is, if I want the white, is we could reverse this. Whoops. So we don't want to tear too much from it. Is that going the right way? Yeah. We want white to show. So I'm just going to do a very thin little layer again, just so that we're going to have white. Doesn't want to tear. Get that off my fingers. So again, when you're tearing paper, one side will have the more torn side. And because of the fact that this paper has the white inside, then of course one side will have that white. So you can see there. So I think that will work. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our glue, and I'm just going to adhere, or your seal, whatever one you like. And I'm going to put this one in the middle. So we're going to go like this. So tomorrow you'll see the finished projects, as well as one of the, in the next few days, my reel will come out too, and you can see how I made the other one. I'll show you tonight though. Okay, so now we're going to take this one and we're going to center it. So ideally, if you did want it to be all red, just remember that next time when you do the cutting, you have to cut it a little bigger, and that's how I did that other one that you're going to see. So now we just want to put some glue, but you know what? It's okay, because these are the Christmas colors. Oops, wrong way. And so now we're going to stick this on here like this. And then now we have, and I think that's okay that this part is not embossed, because our tree is going to go in there. And I'm going to put some dimensionals on this one again. Just looks better when you pop it. Who else likes to pop their stuff on their card? It definitely adds a lot of dimension, and it's so easy to do. I do miss having my doggy, and my buddy used to always come, of course, be around me crafting, and he would get them always on his nose. Oh, all those lovely little memories. I think I'm going to go up a little bit. The reason why, so I'm going to put that one on there. There was a bunch of packages. Now, I think this is way too big for this tree, but I was thinking this would look really kind of nice if I just cut it off. Who says we have to, like, we could save this for another card. So what if we put some presents there? Do you think we can find something else? Let's see. Or maybe we can take one off of here. You think we could? I'm going to do that. Where did I put my scissors? That way they're all kind of about the same. It's okay. We won't just wreck the others. We'll still leave it so that we can use the others. And I've got to cut that one little, it looks too sharp on that edge. So how about if we put some presents under the tree? And I think we're going to pop those as well. So, and again, of course, you could put a sentiment on these as well. I haven't decided how I will finish it yet, but I will do that tonight so you can see it tomorrow. So let's put these guys under the tree. How did I have that? One here. And you got to, oopsie, and I was just going to say, don't double up your dimensionals, because otherwise one's going to be high and the other, oops, now those aren't too exact. So how about we go like that? Okay. Now, oh, I forgot this one. We were going to put some some embellishments on there. I'm not so sure. I might not do it on that one. Let's see, but we definitely want it on this. And I love these peppermints, and these peppermints, they keep coming in and out. But man, I love them. I was so happy when they came back, even if it was for a day. Quick, grab them quick. So let's see, let's put one over there. But aren't they adorable? So there you have the texture, and you can see a little in person. You can't see it as much, sorry, on the video, but you can see a little bit of white showing through. But this is how you can use the two-tone paper. We're not seeing the two-tone on this side because of the tree, but you can see it here in this sample, and you can see how you can sand it and do it this way. And then the other way is where I took the two papers. So here, like this one here, now the stockings, when I didn't intend to kind of hide that line, but basically this is where you have the two tones, and I did the darker on the bottom and the light, and I had torn that as well. And then again, I used these die cuts and I put the stockings on there. So there is, where's the other one? Here is 3 easy cards that you can make using this cool two-tone paper and embossing folders. And of course, I always love embossing folders. So, so happy that you could join me tonight, and hopefully it gave you some ideas. And stay tuned, watching for the final finishing touches I may put on these cards. And I will post them tomorrow, and watch for my reel as well, so you can see how this one is done. So thank you, ladies. And I should mention that next Thursday is the first Thursday of the month. And as I mentioned, Freddie and I are doing lots of Christmas activities, and that is one special one. I could not change the date. And so unfortunately I won't, but I will post a video so you can still get some new inspiration and ideas. But thank you so much for joining me live. And if you're catching the replay, thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you the next week. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.